hear me out. Borderlands wasn't the worst video game movie ever. To me, that title actually goes to like the old Mortal Kombat. But why did people hate on Borderlands so much? I know, shocking. Let's get into what's not that bad about it. First off, when I say people hated it, I mean they really, really hated it. Like, look at these Rotten Tomatoes score. You know, this is absolutely abysmal. This is almost Fantastic Four level. It's bad, guys. It is bad. 10%. Absolutely abysmal. But why? Why are people hating it so much? Let's dissect it a little bit, okay? Here is my theory. I believe it's because of this most recent 2020 phenomena of good video game media content. Let's peel back the curtain a little bit to when video game adaptations weren't the most appreciated. I am talking to you, old Mortal Kombat. The new one really wasn't an upgrade, but the old one, I'm talking to you. Guys, if I get 5 subscribers just from this video, I will watch Mortal Kombat so you don't have to and tell you the plot in 5 minutes because it is that bad. Anyways, a whole slew of movies from the past just weren't that great. Like the original Super Mario Bros. The old Tomb Raider movies, even though we had Angelina Jolie in them, they just weren't, they were subpar. They were subpar. Doom, Hitman, the Resident Evil movies. Disney even did that little Prince of Persia movie with my boy Jake Gyllenhaal. You got Need for Speed. You've got Assassin's Creed with Michael Fassbender. You get this whole slew of just bad adaptations. Then, suddenly, 2019 hits, and you get the phenomenon of a movie that is called Detective Pikachu with Ryan Reynolds. And suddenly, hope wasn't lost, because Detective Pikachu, decent box office return, and also, it was not a bad movie. Like, it was actually, like, above par. And it was very entertaining. I thoroughly enjoyed myself, because Ryan Reynolds really gets into the character of Pikachu. He is, to me, Detective Pikachu for sure. He's not Deadpool, he's not Green Lantern, he's not Deadpool and X-Men Origins Wolverine, he's not the owner of Wrexham. He is Detective Pikachu. He should have won an Oscar for this role. All of a sudden, hope was not lost. Studio saw that maybe video game adaptations could be good. In the little world that is Jared Mariano, Ryan Reynolds is the savior of video game movies, but that's probably not true. Then, right after 2019, 2020 and beyond, you get a ton of video game adaptations that are semi-critically acclaimed, okay? You get Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and this most recent one with Shadow. You get The Witcher with Henry Cavill, and now Liam Hemsworth. Arcane, amazing. Fallout also was really great. The new Super Mario Brothers movie. But the point is, they weren't all that bad, but I feel like a lot of people have high expectations for video game adaptations now. All because we know that good video game adaptations are possible. By the way, this is all anecdotal. This is not based on data. This is all opinion. I think people expected too much of Borderlands. I think they wanted an edgy story that tied into the universe pretty well, that stayed true to its style and the lore. And guess what? We didn't get it. Is that asking for too much? Yes. Yes, it is. Because if I'm being honest, Borderlands is too good of a video game to put on screen. I don't think it needed a movie. But here's the optimistic review portion of this. If you lower your expectations enough, like with the most terrible movies, you get to see the good in it. Borderlands was at least not as bad as that old Mortal Kombat movie. Well, what's positive about the Borderlands movie? Couple things. The casting, very subpar. You get Kevin Hart giving Roland a little Kevin Hart flair. Cate Blanchett is still giving me hella vibes. Like HELA vibes from her character in Thor Ragnarok. It's amazing that she can still bring that vibe from a different movie into Borderlands, which is an entirely different universe. Very difficult to do and needs to be appreciated because Cate Blanchett is a work of art. Ariana Greenblatt, a little weird, but decent, crazy person acting. She definitely ain't winning Oscars, but she's not winning Razzies either. Jack Black is Claptrap. I'm actually being legit because I thought he was funny throughout this movie. I've never seen Jack Black as a little like irreverent, but I appreciated this side of him. Because this is originally a video game, I'm just glad they had some of the elements of Borderlands in there. Like obviously Pandora, the locations, the costumes were actually really well done. I enjoyed those. And last thing I'll say, and then I'll get off my YouTube soapbox, is that it's a family movie. Kind of like Deadpool 2. It's all about bringing people together, which is something that can be appreciated from a movie. So yeah, it's all about acceptance and not trusting terrible fathers. Yeah.